Well, glorious greetings, my most precious, beautiful people of God out there. Now, my name is not important. I wish my mom hadn't named me that. No, but really, my name is Heath Christopher Goodman. But really, my name isn't that important. But what I'm going to share to you today is really important because I've got some exciting news. You know, everybody gets on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and all the other social medias out there. And well, they're not really that Christian. And really, there are a lot of toxic, platforms out there and environments. And the reason is because you got a smorgasbord of every type of person out there. And then you have the trolls, that want to just make it really hard for us Christians to just stay Christian. Okay? So I said to myself, Lord, I would like to create a website for Christians, but not just the run-of-the-mill Christian, the ones that are social club Christians that go to church on Sunday but live like the devil the rest of the week. I wanted to make a website for Christians that really love Jesus. I mean, people that actually, truly love talking about Jesus with other people and talking to Jesus with other people. And so, those kind of Christians are a little bit more rare. I'll just say that, okay? There is a remnant out there of people that really love Jesus. And that's who I'm looking for. So, if you have a hunger for God, a hunger for His Word, a hunger to pray, a hunger to live as glorious as we can in this last day, and you want to hang out with other people that have like-mindedness, well, Remnant.One is the place to go. This is where remnants and ragamuffins who honor God and that fear God and just love Jesus and want to survive the apocalypse here that's happening with other good, faithful friends. Well, now you can. Because Remnant.One is like Facebook. No. It's better than Facebook. And I'll tell you why. Number one, no toxic environment. Number two, you are not banned for sharing your religious beliefs or your conspiracy theories or your whatever you want to share, as long as it's Christian, or what I say stays in that family friendly value system. No, we can't tolerate profanity and vulgarity and sexually explicit comments and of course trying to upload stuff that is very, very questionable. So yes, we'll have to censor you and ban you for that if that's the way you are. And really, this site's not for you, because this is for remnant people that want to live holy and want to be the bride of Christ who's made herself ready for Jesus' coming. Now, this is the powerful website that I want to share with you. First, you got to register, okay? Now, you don't have to take the mark of the beast or anything like that, okay? All you have to do is go up here in the right-hand corner and click register. Now, when you do that, well, let's click it again here. It comes up with another page, a sign-up page. It's really cool. First, you put your username in, whatever you want to call yourself. It's fine with me, as long as you keep it nice. Your email address, your address, and your password. And you confirm your password, and of course your gender. You put your gender right here with your male or female. And of course, all remnant people know that there's only two genders in the world. And, oh, except for robots. You got to check to see if you're not a robot. So right here, I'm not a robot. And then you just click this, create your account by agreeing to terms of use and privacy policy. You can read all that. Down here, it's just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you do that, and then boom, you got an account. You have a free membership, and you're part of the Remnant. Now, are you a Remnant.One? That's the question. A Remnant.One is based on Revelations chapter 12, verse 17, which goes like this. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of God and have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Now, if you keep the commandments of God, it's because you obey God and you love God and you want to do God's will. And so it's a no-brainer to obey God. Number two, you have a fellowship and a testimony of Jesus Christ in your life. People see Jesus in you. You're not perfect. Sometimes you make mistakes, but you always say, hey, man, I'm sorry. That wasn't my Lord Jesus, reflecting him. That was me, and I'm sorry about that. And then you go on. And people go, yeah, man, that's a real Christian right there. And so that's the kind of remnant people that God calls out. And that's really for this website. So let me get to my page here. I'm going to log in under H.C. Goodman. And I'm going to come up here and I'm going to show you some really quick, neat things here. And again, this is way better than Facebook because, well, let me just show you. The news feed, that's right here. And it's all it's just kind of like Facebook in that sense. You've got your news feed here coming on and what you've downloaded or what you've you posted and all that kind of good stuff. And also, the administrator may have a communique. And so the communique will be like right here. And it will tell you, all you have to do is, after you read it, whatever, you can click off it there and it'll go away until you get another communique. Now, we won't be giving out communiques every day, so don't worry about that. But then you'll have, their feed of other people that are in your life that you'll be able to see their. This guy right here, this is my son. Okay, he's 9 years old, and so he's been on here a few times. And so if you see some of his stuff, you might go, "What the heck is all that there going on?" But he's a little bit of a rascal. So, anyways, the news feed is like Facebook. Now you got albums. That's where you click this and you can actually add photo albums, and so you can show people and that could be your cat or your dogs, or maybe you want to share your wedding photos or something else. Your great line of desserts that you've had the past month or whatever. Yeah, so you can create the albums. Now you got save posts right here, and that's like you're reading somebody's post and you go, I like that post. From Heath Christopher Goodman, he's got a really nice little word there. So that's my favorite. I'm going to save that. You save it in your save posts, and then you can go back and read it later or something like that. Then you have pokes, and that's just kind of like Facebook pokes. It's really pretty much annoying people. But anyway, you want to use that, you can. My groups is where you can set up groups, and I'll just click on it right now. I'll show you. Now here's a group that I just set up, Jesus Freaks, and I'm a member of it. But because we don't have very many people signed up yet, we don't have that going on. But hopefully it will be hustling and bustling before it's over with. And so you can create your own groups and cliques and all that kind of stuff. Then you have my pages, similar to Facebook again. You can create your business pages or maybe a ministry page or again, a page dedicated to your dog or whatever, right? So you can do that. Then you have blog. Now, on this site, it's better than Facebook. You can actually have your own blogging, and you can create your blog right here. Create ad, blog, event, group. We're going to go through some of that, but here you create your blog, and if you want to, you can go here to create the blog and put the title, description, and then you can put a image. Of course, here's where you write you have a WYSIWYG platform. What you see is what you get, kind of thing. If you know a little bit of how to do all that, you can use that there. And maybe in another tutorial I'll show you how to do that if you don't have anything. But anyways, you got category down here. You can put it in a certain category and put tags on it so people can find it. And then you can post your blog. Now, if you go to my blog, my articles, this is all my blogs, okay? And yeah, I talk about Jesus a lot, and I have a lot of messages that I've shared throughout the years. And so on Facebook, I've transferred them over to my new Remnant.One because I'm afraid that I'm going to be banned from Facebook someday, probably from just sharing an old Billy Graham message or something, because they're just getting more and more antichrist, and the dragon is making war with the saints, right? So that's what's happening. And so what we got here is all my blogs, and I would love you to read them. They're all kinds of cool stuff. I've had a lot of people that read them and actually say some of them are life-changing, and they are, because I try to glorify Jesus and share what he shares with me. Okay? So, anyways, you can create your own blogs and then your articles here. You can edit your articles or delete them if you so choose. Anyways, that's it. Then you got Market. That's kind of like Facebook Marketplace. Now, I'm going to click on it and I want to show you. This is really the only thing in the market right now. Of course, if it was hustling, bustling, there should be a lot more stuff in here. This is really just my books that I've written, and they're on Amazon. If you want to buy them from Amazon, they're a little bit more. Here you can buy them and they're a little cheaper. And you have, anyways, these are my books that I've written. This is my testimony book, Echoes of the Raging Sea, Angels in the Snow, powerful book about abortion and a story, and it's just really awesome. Sinbad the Pet Pirate, and the Big Problem. These are children's books, but they're made as scripture parables, and they're really, really cool. But you can create your own market. I mean, whatever you want. If you're books, or you're selling your a furniture, or your dog, whatever you want to sell, you can sell it here, as long as it's family friendly. All right, so you have nearby shops, which is cool. That's where you can see where people actually have maybe some offline inventory and nearby you. So anyways, you got all this neat thing about sort by and just kind of like Craigslist or Marketplace. Let's go back down here to the feed again, and you have my products. That's where you actually post your products, how much you want, and for what you have to offer, and all that good stuff. So you can do. That's where you actually put them on your products, so they can go on the marketplace. Explore. That's where you can explore all the different users and different ones here on the Remnant.One. Find out who's who and what's what on them, and you can check out pages and groups and games as well from that location. Let's go back. And so what else we got going on? And then you have popular posts, which are the algorithm. Basically, when it's hustling, bustling, and people are posting, the posts that have the most count of readers and stuff will actually pop up under the popular posts. And then you got events. Now that's cool, because what you can do is you can create an event, and here's one that I created. It's the Upper Room Prayer Meeting, and it's in the Rem Chat room with a Zoom, and we're going to start those on Sunday nights, hopefully, as the Lord willing, as we say. But this is an event. This is a virtual event. But if you had an event like, let's say you have a coffee house, concert or something like that that you're going to be doing, you're going to be singing some songs for Jesus. Well, you can actually put the location, and it'll show up here in the maps and all that good stuff, so people can actually know where to go offline, because we're not just here, online as a virtual person, but we are actually physical beings that have the ability to physically walk and drive to places. So that's what that's all about. So anyways, you can create your events and all that good stuff there. Now, if you think I'm a little weird, that's fine. I am. But so we got the events, we got games here now. If you get bored on this site, which you never will, because you'll always be hanging out with the remnant, doing great, glorious things for Jesus. But let's say you want some downtime, you can go over here to the games and play some pool. Now it's a plug-in that's working with some of these other online game sources, so it's not really, you're not playing you can invite somebody to go play, but you'll have to go to that website and both log in to that mini clip or whatever website and to play a person that you might be talking to in here. But if you just want to play a game or two with a guest or even a friend or something, but you have to arrange that through the other program. But anyways, you can do that there. And we put some more games in there later on, as if we think it's a popular thing or whatever. Forum. This is just basically what it is, forums. And we're going to be putting tutorials on here, this one included. And you can also create your own topics and things like that. When you, like if I click on here, you would go here and you create a new topic, and then you can share it on your timeline and all that good stuff. But it's basically a forum, little feature. So then you got movies. Now, this is kind of cool. You can go here and you can actually tell your friends, hey, let's watch this movie together. They can click on it about the same time you do and start watching it together. And you got Tortured for Christ, The Hiding Place, and I don't know, this Pilgrim's Progress I think has been taken down, so I'm going to have to put up some more movies, but these are really godly movies. Tortured for Christ is awesome, man. When you watch that, you'll realize that we are mamby-pamby Christians here in America. I mean, we get road rage because somebody cuts us off in traffic, and these people, they were tortured for Jesus. I mean, come on, man. We got to up our game when it comes to Jesus and loving him and stuff like that. Okay, so jobs, and that's exactly what it is you can try to find jobs. No, it's not the book of Job or anything like that. We're not highlighting that. It's actually jobs, like, getting a job, where you can actually try to find one, or you have a slot open at your business and you're trying to hire someone. You can go right there and find that, and I won't click on that. But anyways, then you have offers, and offers is where you can, I think that's hooked with the marketplace, where you can make an offer on somebody's merchandise and try to negotiate to savings and all that good stuff. Memories is what that is when you click that, it'll, like, let's say you've been on this platform for a year, 2 years, and you said, I wonder what happened, what I did last year or the year before. You click on memories and it'll say, oh, wow, I posted that. Oh, yeah, I did that. Okay. So that's what that's about. Find friends. That's kind of cool. You can go in here and you can see which friends are where, if they're local, if they've got their private settings where they want people to know where they're at. Well, you can do that, kind of like a Big Brother thing. And I know some of you all paranoid about Big Brother and everything. But So you can, in your private settings, you can, I think, put a general area or whatever, or just keep that from coming up wherever. But you say, hey, I like that friend. He's only 20 miles away. I'm going to call him up or talk to him and text him and see if we can have a meeting at a coffee house and hang out together and have a donut and coffee with Jesus. And sure enough, it could happen. So, anyways, that's what that is. Find friends. Okay? Then you have common things, which is kind of another algorithm thing where you got people that are posting a lot of different, likes and dislikes, and their lasagna, and you can say, oh well, hey, we have lasagna and karate in common, or something like that, and so you can meet people that way and say, hey, I'd like to hang out with you because everything you have in common, so do I, and maybe you'll find true love. But let's keep it godly, because if you do it God's way, He'll bless you and bring you the man or woman of God that you've always wanted. And hopefully you want that. But God spoke to me once. He said, you be that man of God for the woman of God that you want. So that's my little 2 cents there. He said, man, there's a lot of preaching in all this. I know, I'm sorry. It's just a preacher in me. Then the last thing here is fundings. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty much crowdsourcing, but it's only locally right here in the Remnant.One community. And you can create a funding campaign like, hey, I need to pay rent this month. I'm in dire need of that. Or you say, hey, I'm going on a missions trip and I need some funds, and you can create a thing and put a picture and all that kind of stuff up and browse all the people that are asking for money. And that's always a good thing, I guess. Asking for money, I don't know, but we all need it, I guess, to survive. But what we need more than ever is Jesus, and He will help us survive, because He'll provide for us manna in the desert and water from the rocks. We just got to trust Him, right? All right, so that's pretty much the different features I wanted to share with you. I wanted to show you a couple other things. Over here is where your main portal, I guess, of who you are and your profile and everything is. And the point system, let's talk about that for a minute. When you are on this website, you earn points by commenting on a post, or creating a new post, or reacting to a post, or creating a new blog. You'll get posted just points, and it's kind of an engaging way, but the points add up actually, and to what we call, goes into a Rem wallet, which has Rem dollars, okay? And right now, with all the posting, I did a lot of posting because I was transferring everything from Facebook to my new account, and I actually got $1.22. I'm a rich man. But see, this is Rem dollars, okay? And I'm going to show you what you can use that for. It does translate 1 for 1 on the dollar if you ever want to cash out. At least that's the goal, okay? That's going to be. So this can be really looked at as real money, because let me go back here and show you something. But when you go into the marketplace and you find something, now some people aren't going to want Rem dollars, they're going to want real money, but other people, because we're all remnants people, right? You're going to be able to come in here to your little book or whatever you're selling, and you can say, you know what, I want to bless my brothers and sisters. So if they want to buy this, you can put this item can be purchased with Rem dollars. And so if you have the Rem dollars saved up, you can actually buy stuff. And those, it's like I said, it's kind of like free money. But you're not going to, spend all day posting. I mean, there's a limit every day what you can post and stuff. You're not going to, you can't quit your day job and start posting on Rem Remnant.One all day and think you're gonna make some good money. Uh, so, but it's just a way to reward people for engaging in conversation and engaging in people's posts and things like that. And I think it's a kind of a neat idea. So we're gonna keep that going and see how that turns out. And hopefully it won't break the bank or break me or anything like that. So what we got going on here? Let's talk about that, about breaking me now. But anyways, that's the point system. But I want to show you something. Let me go here, back here to my main center, and I want to talk about this because I have, by God's grace and mercy and love, and I've generously poured over many hours into creating this website. I'm actually a web designer and developer and all that kind of stuff. So I bought a script and began to modify it and all that kind of stuff and to make this website the way it is. But and I put it on a server, but it's costing me money. But as the bandwidth gets more and more with people coming on as members, I will need help. Okay. And so what I've created is this pro membership thing where you can say, hey, you know what? I like what he's doing over there at Remnant.One, and I'm a remnant, and I want to help him out. So you could become a Warrior One, and right here, 7.77 cents per month. That's about like a hamburger today. You can't even get a hamburger for that price, I don't think. But it's not a lot of money. It's pocket change, all right? But $7.77 a month, and you're a Warrior One, and you do get benefits for being that. Not just are you helping the kingdom of God out, and you'll be rewarded in heaven for that cup of water that you've given to a prophet in the name of a prophet, right? That kind of thing. But you also will be able to have a little bit additional features that some of the free members don't have. And your post promotions, which this means that when you post something, it'll go to the global, everybody will see your post that's on Remnant.One, not just your friends, but globally. It will be broadcast to everyone. So that's kind of really cool. So once we get a lot of people coming, these page promotions will be awesome. And you can do pages or posts, right? And so then Warrior 2 is $12 per month. That's not a lot of money either. But it's going to help us with bandwidth and because storage, when people start uploading photos and things like that, it takes a lot of, it's going to take more and more money. So we need people to actually become a warrior. And we chose the warrior concept because, well, the dragon is making war with the remnant of her seed. Okay, so we are warriors for the Lord Jesus. And so you have Warrior 3, which is $33 per month. Now, some of you guys, that's just, that's pocket change. That's nothing to worry about. And then if you really want to be a Warrior King, well, you can pay on an annual basis $777 per year, and that will help us out. But you get 77 page promotions, post promotions, all that good stuff. So it's really cool. And, well, that's hopefully how we're going to fund the operation of Remnant.One. So please join and become upgraded to a Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Warrior 3, or Warrior King. Whatever the Lord leads you to do. But hopefully he'll lead you to the Warrior King, which will help us out a lot, and you'll be able to be king. Okay? So, anyways, there's other ways you can, if you don't want to be part of this kind of upgraded pro membership, then you can actually, if you just want to make a donation, you can just do that as well by finding the donation button, which is really obscure because I don't like to actually advertise. We need money to survive, but you do, right? But I was going to try to find something that I can. Let me just see if I can. Oh, here we go. Marketplace. Just show you. It's basically down past your stuff here. You can go to developers. You can go to more and donations. And I can probably fix that a little bit, but you can donate here as well and just put in your details, your card number, all that good stuff like you normally do on a website. And then right here you can just put in $1 million. That will keep us up and running for a while and for no need, okay? Anyways, that's all that. And what else do I want to show you before I let you go? Because I know it's been a long time already here. We're going over time. But anyways, it's all good, right? So just a few more other things. General settings. Oh, you have a night mode if you want to click on this. And it goes to it was pretty cool. Nice on the eyes and all that kind of stuff. But you can go to your general settings. And as a general setting, you can see your profile. You can update your profile and put your pictures and all that kind of stuff. Your security. You got your social links. If you got other places like Facebook or Twitter accounts, you can put those there so people can find you on those platforms. Invitation links are for inviting people to your new Remnant.One site, and you want to help bring the people in, all the remnant people in. Well, that's how you do it. And of course, design is where you design your avatar. You can upload your picture and your little thing like you do on Facebook. Block users if you really have to block someone. Hopefully you won't have to block anybody here. But if you do, like no members to show, I haven't blocked anyone. Thank you, Jesus. Hopefully I won't have to, and you won't either. Notification settings, that's about the same, and you can go in there and check that out. Earnings, you can go here. Now, my affiliates, that's where you invite people to come. Here's your affiliate link, and you only get 10 cents per user that is referred to us right now, because we're not like rolling in the dough. But as we get people on board with financially helping and all that kind of stuff, maybe we can up that a little bit and all that good stuff. It's for fun mostly, right? And to bring the remnant together to fellowship with Jesus until he comes back and takes us away from this evil, ungodly, dark world that we're living in. So you got points, transactions. You can actually give your money and your points to other people if you want to. And I think it's through the money system right here. Like, send money. You can send money. Your $1.22 to one of your other friends here on the Remnant.One, and they can just receive all that money. And maybe through the funding campaign, people can fund and get Remnant dollars as well. And at some point, I'll be generous enough to say, hey, look, you want to cash out your Remnant dollars, the administrator will send you a check, cut you a check for that, as long as it's not something like becomes $1 million or something like that, where I can't do it. Then I have to say, well, it's going to have to stay virtual money, man. So that's really all I think I have to share with you. I know I've gone along here, but these are other little things, notifications like you do on Facebook, and you got different different things like that. So it's all there. And you got chat room here. Oh yeah, I forgot one big giant feature. You got your chat. You can chat with people just like on Facebook, but also you got Rem Chat Portal. And when you click on this link right here, you go to Rem Chat, and these are Zoom rooms that you can go in. And we've got one for the Sunday night upper room prayer meeting that we're going to have. This is Suite of our prayer room, which means you can go anytime and just start praying. And if there's other people in the room, they can pray with you and pray for you, and you guys can just keep it a prayer room kind of atmosphere. I want us to have a Bible room, a couple of Bible rooms, and where we have a community room where you can just get together and discuss the latest conspiracy or whatever is going on. People say, "Oh, conspiracy, it's always theories." Well, conspiracies are not always theories; they're realities, actually. But Jesus said that the world is full of corruption and every man is a liar. And so we have such great corruption in the world. It's not just all apple pie and, unicorns and butterflies and candy canes. We do have real conspiracy happening in the world all the time because, well, men are corrupt and they are being led by the devil himself. And so it all leads back to him. And the rabbit hole is really, 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 really deep and dark, folks. But you can, spread your conspiracy theories and reality truths right there in a community room or a conference chat room. This is where we may have staff meetings or conferences. If we start having a lot of interest in all that kind of stuff, we can have special speakers and things like that that could come, and we can do that. But this is basically Zoom rooms where we have the video chat kind of idea behind all that. Keeping it, then you go back to your profile home by just clicking that link, so it's all linked together and all that good stuff. So, anyways, that's it. Really, I'm gonna go back to day mode because, well, I don't know. It's nighttime. I should stay in the night. But I guess that's all I really wanted to share with y'all. I love y'all and hope that this has inspired you to at least join. Okay, even if as you do in Facebook and other places, you start posting and stuff. Like I said, we're not going to censor or ban anyone for political or religious ideology. Just keeping it friendly that's all we say. Family friendly is all we want. So other than that, I pray that you come join. And I was going to tell you also one last thing about the pro membership and those of you that donate and stuff like that. We want people that are like-minded, but if you feel like calling that you might want to do a leadership or staff position here, it's not going to be a paid position, but a volunteer position, staff, as far as moderator, or you want to help develop the website better, put more features on, and kind of be an administrator. We want to set that up and give you that opportunity as well. So those kind of the things that we are looking at. So God bless you, and hope that you come on board and go with Jesus. Bye-bye. If I can find the stop record button. There it is, right